The weight's about the same. 5 years younger is Timothy Bradley. That could be a factor. And Bradley also has a couple of inches in reach. Introducing first the fighter standing. In the blue corner, he enters the ring, wearing white with purple and gold. When he stepped on the scale, he weighed in at an official 146 and 12 pounds. This perennial fight of the year candidate enters the ring with a stellar professional record of 33 victories against 1 lone defeat, 1 bout, even 13 KOs and 1 no contest. Forged in the heat of the dirty desert, Palm Springs, California, the 5-time world champion, the Desert Storm, Timothy Bradley. Music. Across the ring in the red corner, he enters wearing Pinoy red, white, blue, and gold. On the scale, he weighed in at an official 145 and 12 pounds. He rose from extreme poverty to become a global icon. This happens to be his final bout as a professional. He leaves us with a record of 57 victories with only 6 losses, 2 bouts, even 38 of those victories coming by way of KO. The humble warrior from Sarangani Province, the Philippines. Manny Pacquiao. Music. Jeff, fight in a couple weeks. Fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go. Tony Weeks for the final villain any round. Only the referee can stop the fight. This is Fight 3. Bradley and Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao in the white, with the blue and gold on either out of in the ocean, gets through with just touching the chin. That time, he needs about 3 different sparring partners to do what he does. So we'll see how Teddy has Tim prepared. Applause. Tim gets a little shot. As if I need to tell you. Applause. Well, we will know after the fight. We'll tell this finally. It won't be a big secret anymore. No, HRY. Hasri. Oh, nice job of Bradley getting off when Atakio came in that time to make something happen. Yeah, Manny comes in. Tim uses nice defense. He came and tried to get back outside. Like uppercut when Manny pulls out. He's trying to. That's the second time I've seen him execute that upper 2-1. Favorite in this fight, but they're pretty close. And that's a lot to do with the fact that there's a huge man is starting to get into landed that 1 punch. I don't think that's enough to get him around very closely in round 2. That Bradley landed about 3 of the action from round 2. Tim Bradley was very clever, I thought, in this round. He managed to get that right under the left elbow of Pacquiao. Near the end of the round, it was back to Manny Pacquiao, starting to make some things occur in there. Little Dundee who would teach and get excited, and in that left hand, miss with the right. Manny comes in, catches him. Applause. Manny patch back up. Not quite positioned to do it that time. Slipped over there. He really doesn't want a Manny Pacquiao. He saw that in several interviews this week. Said it's like you've taken the test, and you have all the answers. Just say you can have a cheat sheet to Manny Pacquiao. Something that's so dynamic of a fight. See the way he stayed on that shoulder. That time, fighters are showing some defensive prowess that they're not really known for in this fight. They're making the other guys miss. For the life of me, I got to get that one up. I'll never forget that heartbreaking scene of J.K. Marquez loss. Get off and then make a leap for you. Get off and make. Bradley felt that one of his big advantages for this fight was big game. Here, ready to fight, trying to pressure Manny a little bit. More here. Applause. Landed the jab, and there's a counter. Punch by Manny, gets a right hand too. Manny gets right back, lands. The fight's that way, and it's his way of winning, but Bradley's come here to fight, to box, and so is coming in with the right hand. He wants to counter so bad. I'm sure he's watched that more against David a couple times. This. Applause. Both had 4 rounds. You know, the first round I scored at 10-10. We know. The judges didn't score it that way. It is the action from the 4. I thought Pacquiao had a much better round in this round. In fact, so much that I think it alarmed Teddy Atlas so much. On one side of his right to the gold up top. Applause. Missed it. Didn't get set. Nothing landed there. Good defense by Manny Pac. Manny hasn't done a lot in this round. Caught him with an uppercut coming in. Little bit of an exchange there. We get the best people. Right-handed. Applause. Music. I'm really into it now. This is really good stuff. Now look how bad they are. Pacquiao to get Manny back in the catches up and makes it a close run at the end. That was a good round after a little bit more. All right. Well, take a look. Bradley went to the offense in this round. Combination threw Manny into the ropes. Manny shook his head, said, No, no, no. It was nothing. But he did land in that round. And that was a good left, and that lifted the right foot of Pacquiao up off of the canvas. Later on, in the round, things continued to warm up. The two really warming to the task. An excellent left hook there by Bradley. But at the end of the round, it was Pacquiao that came on and was landing the cleaner shots. And you see that. Beautiful straight left by WBO. Welterweight International Championship. Online. Not a world title, but you wouldn't know it from the reaction of the crowd. Well, I was saying all week that I thought that this third fight would be the best fight. That doesn't mean it's because it's going to have the most action, but it's been the most even fight through 6 of the 3 so far. A decade to go. See Freddie Roach and